Gosh, a crazy story. I'll tell you, I was downtown. The Lord had been waking me up during the night. And of course, I was single, and I'd get up and I'd go downtown and ride around. And I mean, till daylight. And I had a medical job, so I had to be at surgery, by, 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I just ride around till time to go to work. And, I was just a prosthesis salesman. So, knees and hip replacements and stuff. So anyway, nice job, happy life, liked being me. And all of a sudden, the Lord wrecks that train and tells me to go downtown. So I go downtown almost 20 times in a month. So every night or so, I'd go down and I'd just see all these homeless people. And I met this lady from another county that would drive over here at night, this big, beautiful new Jaguar. And she would roll up M&Ms inside a sandwich, and a little note says, "I love you." And she would stop them before they got in her car, and she'd pitch this tinfoil to them. And she was a sweet enough girl, but I thought, oh my gosh, they need something more than that. They need the human touch. They need the love. And this lady was not, she was just trying to be, she was by herself. She was trying to be cautious. She was not loving. She wasn't a bad girl. I just thought they just need more. So I started going downtown under the bridge at the old Wachovia building, and there were a lot of kids, homeless kids on there. And there was some prostitution going on, there's some drug stuff going on, but everybody seemed to have this lack. It was Jesus. And trying to apply myself ministry-wise to change my city for the future through introducing people to the Lord. Because my life has not been some wonderful, beautiful picture either by any means. The Lord just changed how I look at things and did things, and how my heart was moved, and the passion, and he just made a different man out of me. So I'm just thinking, these people are great. They have nowhere to live. They don't have a lot of food. They are just really in a bad situation. So why don't I change that? If you change this at this low place on the scale, you'll set a foundation to change. The Lord will change this city. I really believe the Lord will change the city. If we do our part, we can change a city. So on as the story goes, I started watching this lady and taking her route a little bit. And I would stop, and I would have had an old truck somebody had given me, and I had a fish cooker screwed to the back of it. And I'd turn on the gas and heat it up, and I'd make soup at home and sandwiches. And some of the best days, Laura, of my ministry life was just sitting on the tailgate of an old ragged truck with a fish cooker going, and breaking bread and eating bread and drinking sodas and eating soup. And then I really got involved with these people, started a relationship. I moved under the bridge. For 4.5 months, I'd stay under the bridge, get up about 3:30, 4 o'clock, go home, get a shower, and go to work. And there's nothing no way I could ever explain what it sounds like for an underage child being pimped and prostituted, trafficked, the drugs, the fights, the violence, the battles of life. And then I witnessed, I didn't witness, but I came in one afternoon and somebody had been murdered on the bridge. And I'm like, God's got to show up and change this thing. So I just gave my life to it. I walked away from a great job, and, my friends and kids had this big dining room table, would buy bread from the bread shop for 50 cents, day old bread. And then I would shop in the paper. Remember, we, believe it or not, have a paper before the internet. And I would buy cheap luncheon meat and cases of mustard and cases of mayonnaise. And I'm telling you, it was incredible, the relationships that I've had over the 23, 22 years we've been doing this.